Wait, what? AI can now operate our computers by itself? Yes, you heard it right. Claude recently released a new feature that's called Computer Use that you can use within their API and then make AI operate your computer basically. So basically you give it a task and AI is going to use your computer to complete that task for you. Can you believe it? It's really the starting of something big. And in order to run this, you need to set up your own virtual machine and then run it. But I know that my audience is more of low code and no code, and they would not like to code in order to use this, right? And that is why in this video, I'm making it very, very easy for you guys to set it up. Even if you have zero coding language, just follow this video and set it up and start using for yourself. So in this video, first we're gonna test it together. I'm gonna show you how it works. Then I'm gonna tell you how it actually works, how it's working on the back end. And then I'm gonna show you the easiest setup that you can do in order to use it. So this is the only video that you need to see to learn Claude Computer Use and start using it. So hello everybody, my name is Yashika Jain. I'm the founder of Automates AI. At Automates AI, we build automated systems for businesses that use the power of AI. And computer use is going to be something really big in my industry, and an year from now, I can see this is going to be a big thing. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's finally test it. So here I'm gonna give it a command, and then this is the virtual machine where AI is going to do its thing. Okay, so let's give it a task where it has to go to web and do something. So search, or we can say go to my website, that is www.automatesai.com, and tell me what they do. Okay, so let's see if it's able to go to my website and see and tell. So it's running the agent. Let's go right here and see what it's doing. Okay, so it's searching. My hands are right here and my arrow is also on the top, if you can see. So yeah, it's on my website. This is my website. Okay, it's scrolling through. And if you want to see the backend, you can always come here and see what it's doing on the backend. So it's writing some of the code to see what content is there on my website, I guess. Okay, so we have the answer. So here's what Automates AI does. Core purpose, they blend artificial and human intelligence to empower businesses through automation. That's right. These are the main services, exactly what is there on my website basically, right? And then key features, okay, business model, right. So yeah, that's absolutely correct. So this shows that this particular model can actually do web scraping and give you content from the web. Now just think of the possibilities here. You could say that go to these websites, extract their contact information, put it in a spreadsheet and send it over to me. So that is basically doing lead gen for you. Or you could say go to amazon.com and find the best speaker for me. Or you could say go to search for cat images and download one of the cat image to my desktop. Now this has enormous opportunities. It is completely up to you as to how you want to use it and how you want to automate your own tasks. So anything that is browser related, spreadsheet related, or files related can be done by this particular model, and you can really go ahead and test it out. So now it is time for me to explain how it actually works. You know what? Before that, I think let's see if it can also book a consultation from my website itself. So let's see. So schedule a free consultation using their website. With them using their website. Okay, so let's see if that really works. I'm not pretty sure if it can go and look for buttons and then schedule calls itself, but if it can, then it's going to be a very, very powerful thing, as you know, this is something that we guys do, but now AI will be able to do it. Let's see. Okay, so here is AI. Okay. And I guess it has been able to find the button on my website that says book a call. Okay. So it's going to Calendly, that is my calendar basically. And okay. Let's see what's happening on the back end. It has run into an error that says rate limit error. The number of requests tokens has exceeded your per minute rate limit. Okay, so basically it can do it, but there is a limit that Claude has as to how many API calls you can make in a minute, and we have surpassed that limit. That is the reason why it was not able to do it, but it clearly went on to my Calendly page, and if there were no rate limits, it could have selected a date, a time, and booked it. So okay, I'm pretty impressed by the model, and now it's time for us to look into how it's working. So if you scroll to the top, I said go to automatesai.com and tell me what they do. Okay, so it said I'll help you examine the website. Let me start Firefox and navigate to the URL. Okay, so basically how it really works is that it has access to a mouse, it has access to a virtual machine and a virtual keyboard. Now that is not enough. Apart from that, you also need eyes in order to see what's on the screen and then navigate through. And that is why it basically takes screenshots. So this was a tool that it used, that is taking a screenshot. So it took a screenshot and then it used its vision capabilities to see what is where. So maybe let's say it found that I need to go to this particular coordinate on the website and then type in something. Okay, so I hope you're getting my point. It goes to a place on the computer, it takes a screenshot, and then it sees that okay, the search bar is at the coordinates 640 and 85, and then it goes and puts in the text or whatever. And similarly, it also moves its mouse. So it's basically a screenshot thing that it is using in order to do it. So if you see, my website took like a few milliseconds to load, and it actually waited for that entire time instead of saying anything or doing anything. So yeah, overall I'm pretty impressed, and it takes a screenshot at every moment and then goes from there. So if you come over to their GitHub where they have actually put in all of this code, you will be able to see that this is a beta feature right now. It's not for production use, and it also has a few risks involved, right? So you should not give it access to your actual computer that you're using all in the beginning, because it's a little risky to do that, and that's why you need to set up a dedicated virtual machine just like I did right here. And then you need to also make sure that you're not giving it any login passwords or anything like that to prevent any theft. Okay, apart from that, you can also read some more stuff, that you should not execute any financial transactions or agree to any terms of services except cookies. That's not something that you would want this model to do. Apart from that, you can do a lot of things. So as I said, you need to have a virtual machine, and then you should be good. Now I know you're seeing all of this code and you're like, how to do it? So don't worry, I'm gonna share a very simple way to start using it. And please be a little easy with this feature, because this is a beta feature and it's not perfect at the moment, but I'm very sure that in the next 1 or 2 years it's going to be perfect. But right now, let's be very, very easy with it. So to get started, first you need to have an account with Anthropic, and that is basically the parent company of Claude. Okay, so you need to come over to this URL that says console.anthropic.com/dashboard. Then you need to click on Get API Keys. Okay, Then you need to click on create key and generate an API key for yourself. Just keep it somewhere. We will use it just in a moment. Also, please make sure your account has some credits. You can put in like $5 or something like that so that you can at least test this feature. Okay, if you already have it, great. Now let's go over to how to set up your virtual machine to run this. Don't worry, you don't need to do any coding for this. So I will have one link in my description below that you can go over to, and it's going to be this link. So once you click, you're gonna land on a page something like this. Now if you're wondering what is this, so basically this is a Replit version of the GitHub that was put out by Claude. Okay, so that you can just directly import the template and start working instead of doing all of the coding and stuff like that. Now in order to use this, you need to have an account with Replit. Okay, so again, I'll have the link to it in the description down below. Just make an account with Replit, come over to this particular link and then click on use template. Okay, as soon as you click on use template, you're gonna be on a page something like this. Okay, you might not have this stuff, but you will have this code in your Replit. You will have a new REPL, right? And then the only thing that you have to do is come over to tools and then look for secrets. Yeah, you will see secrets here. Okay, it will pop up, and then you need to put in your API keys that we just now generated right here, and then save it. Literally that much. That's it. And your virtual machine is set up and you're all ready to test it. So again, after you have done this, just close this, and on the top just have a web view tab open. So if it's not open for you, just go to new tab, search for web view and just open one for yourself, and then on the down pane, that is just beneath it, go for the output tab. Okay, this one. So I'm supposing your REPL is closed for the moment, so it will look something like this to you. So a blank screen here and this one here. But as soon as you click on this run button, it's gonna run for you. Okay, I'll just close these. Yeah, it's gonna run for you. Then you need to click on this green button and then this green link so that you will be here to start testing it basically. And then on the down pane, you will be able to see your virtual machine that I just now showed. So if you want to see it in full screen, you can click on this button and it would be there on a full screen. And then here in main, you can start giving in your prompts and start seeing how AI is performing on this screen. Now, if you see here, you will see a few things here, but trust me, you don't need to make any changes here. If you're a coder, then go ahead and make any change. But if you're a no-code person, please don't change anything here, because then the system will give you errors and then you will not be able to resolve them. Okay? So yeah, it's that easy. Just go ahead. There is a template in the description down below. Import that and then start using the system. Just make sure your Anthropic account has credits in it, that is about $5 or something like that. Otherwise, it won't work. And a big shout out to the AI Advantage guy who has set up this particular template for you guys, making it very, very easy for you to start testing the system. So yeah, that's it. Do that, click on the green button and start using your system. So I hope you found this video valuable. We first tested the system, then we understood how it's using a screenshot strategy to move its mouse and keyboard and everything, and it has vision and much more. After that, I showed you how you can actually set it up by simply importing a template from the description down below and putting in your Anthropic API keys. So even if you're not a coding person, don't worry, just follow the steps that I showed you during the video and you will be fine. So that's it for the video. If you're looking for AI and automation services for your business, then go to my website automatesai.com, just like AI went, and schedule a free consultation and we will talk how we can automate your business. And I have a few more things in my description down below, like the template, like my LinkedIn, a form that AI automation agency owners can fill out, and much more. So don't forget to check out the description down below. You will find find the link to this particular software, that is Replit, as well in the description down below. If you have faced any issues, let me know in the comments below, and if you've tested it successfully, let me know how excited it was. Did it work for you? Did you do something complex? How it was? Were there any limitations that you faced? And we'll have a chat in the comments. So yeah, and I hope this thing becomes a really good thing in the next 1 year. Right now it has a lot of limitations, I know that, but I hope this is the beginning of something big, because if it is, then AI and automation is going to boom, and all of the businesses are going to start adopting it, and it's going to be a great thing for myself and other AI automation agency owners. Okay, so if you're also looking to start your own AI automation agency, then I have a full video guide on how you can do that. I might also link it up in the I button so that you can watch that video. Okay, tada, bye bye. See you in the next video.